Oh my god, that's hilarious. I'm not afraid.
Bro, Canteen, I feel like your TikTok is not as funny as ours and that's cool.
Dude, I need to start working on my TikTok again.
Yeah, you gotta.
It's been a while.
You gotta scroll to only funny things on your For You page, bro. Anything that's not funny, not interested. Put that on there. Get a dang For You page going on.
What's good, everybody? A little late night sesh here at the office with a couple of the guys. You got me, Joe on Foe, and Tony Young Closer in the building, and of course, QSIF. So we got a couple leads we're gonna hit right now. We ain't got much time left. Probably just about an hour. Knock out some follow-up calls. We just want to get it done and hit some people up. So figure why not go live? Kyle, what's good? Where you from, Kyle? You sound like a radio show. Where you from, Kyle? Where you dialing in from? All right, so this first one I got to call. This is a little follow-up. Yeah, I think I got the air bar.
Oh, you can try me, sure. That's what I'm trying to say. Tony, I'm calling you about your property here on 4 5. If you guys ever come to my studio, or even you know me on the things. If you guys ever come to my studio, or even my real estate office, I will not allow my team to work on anything less than the most recent fucking graphics card, most best fucking possible way, best computer.
Okay, Baltimore in the building. Matter of fact, I think Ari got a deal out in Baltimore, man. We might need to connect with you. Voicemail again.
Oh, okay.
Robert, what's up, brother? Man, I was just chopping it up with Q's cousin and him and was talking about you and Rodrigo, bro. You guys got an event going down. What is it? November 10th? 11th? November 11th at the Garden, man. They came up here and was telling us about it, man. Hope everything's going good, my brother. All right, let me hit this next one. This guy had actually texted me back.
I have a couple questions about the problem before I get here. I just want to know, like, overall, like, how for our offers, we base our offers off of the commission compared to some. So I kind of want to pick and learn about how, what the research is about.
If you guys ever come to my studio or even my real estate office, I will not allow my team to work on anything less than the most recent fucking graphics card.
Hello?
Best
Hello,
possible.
this is Patty. This is Patty.
I remember, bro.
I was calling in regards
Did
to
you
my
know
property.
that's the virtual stuff? You know my virtual system.
So I'm texting this guy back. He had hit me and said, "What's your offer? Cash only." Was something I just called, right? And I'm texting him back. I am cash only, but before I can make an offer, I have to know a little bit about the property and at least see it in some pictures.
Okay. Other than like, so looking at the property here, would you already have a date set and a price in mind? I don't think, or you can try to get things figured out.
All right, so let's get to the next one. And I'm gonna burn through these real quick, guys, because I want to see. I also want to get the other guys on here as well.
That shit didn't happen overnight. There was stuff we were investing into, like
No doubt, Kyle. We appreciate you as well. All right, let's see if I can get Mr. Benson here.
Huh?
Hey, Mr. Benson.
Yes, sir.
Hey, sir, how's it going?
It's okay.
Sorry for the kind of surprise call. This is Pablo giving you a call about your property on Settlers Way.
Yes, sir. I know that you called earlier. I've been having a lot of phone calls, but I have the house phone. And if you don't leave your number, I don't know what number connects to your answering machine.
Oh, yes, sir. I left the number.
Oh, did you?
Yes, sir.
I think okay, you did, and then I called it back, and it was something different. So I'm not sure. I've been having a lot of phone calls about her place. So
Okay. It might have been because this is the office number, and whenever I unplug, it kind of goes off because it's hooked up to my computer and everything.
I got you.
So,
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. Did I catch you at a good time?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. Awesome. Well, doing good here. Glad I was able to get you on the phone. Very interested in your property. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
It's just a 2-bedroom, 1-bath mobile home,
Mm-hmm.
and it's in Trinity County, which you probably already know that.
Yes, sir.
It's a 1982. We bought it 5 years ago for owner financing, and it was kind of like unlivable. So it was like one of those properties.
Uh-huh.
So it took us, I don't know, about 3 months to make it livable. Living in town, and it took me about $2,000 to clean up the property grounds. So it's kind of been flipped, and then it still needs some work. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But nothing too crazy. I mean, we're living here. We're owner occupied.
Okay.
So, but it's got a newer hot water heater, newer electric, fours, new kitchen. You know what I mean? It's all been, the bathroom's all been redone. There was like no bathroom in it. Just had a toilet and like a tub that wasn't even hooked up to it.
Okay.
It's in an HOA. It's got low HOA fees, like $12 a month. Switched the board, get a new guy that's running it that knows about construction and how to run an HOA. So it's on a development kind of program thing.
Uh-huh.
They're starting roads, and they're going to start putting stick homes back in Section 8 here, from what I've been told. There's just like this whole entire list of things that they're going to do that I've received.
Okay.
We would say we like the neighborhood, we like the town, we like the neighborhood, the whole thing. The situation is that my wife works at Walmart, which is about 40 minutes away. And about 2 years ago, she was in, well, it gets worse. 2 years ago, she was in an accident, totaled out the car. About a year and a half ago, I was in an accident, totaled out a car. So we totaled out 2 cars in 2 years.
Oh, my goodness, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad you guys are okay.
Yeah, thank you. And so basically now I drive my wife back and forth to work, and it's 80 miles a day.
Wow.
That's ouch.
Yeah, that's ouch, especially with these gas prices right now, right?
It's crazy. And so basically it just comes down to the wife a couple months ago took the team lead test for Walmart. They said that they were going to give her a job, ended up not getting her the job. We're
Oh,
looking
no.
looking at another state. There's just a bunch of Walmarts too, in hopes that would just take the asset that we have here and put it on another place that's closer to Walmart that would hire her as a manager, like right away.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So because I'm disabled and she's the only income right this second, it's kind of like we're kind of forced to be moving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Weird way. And the reason for that is she's been working for the Walmart for about 6.5 years. And
how are you doing?
I don't know, she's worked at the other ones. We've lived in Livingston, which is not too far from here. She knows all the other stores, the one in Crockett. She has the highest paying job right now where she's at. It's just that they have no managing positions open. They don't know when they're going to do that. So instead of waiting around and keep driving the 80 miles, it would be better to be closer in another state to a Walmart. And trying to find a place to live is hard to do because they're gone as fast as I can to write a contract here for something. By the time I turn around and people try to make up their minds, and you got acquisition things and contracts and wholesalers and all this nonsense, we then lose out where we want to go. So we've changed the course of action. We have a guy that we're in contact with in the other state. It's a real estate guy. And he has told me kind of the quick way of doing it to get somebody serious to buy the house.
2 years isn't,
you know what I mean?
Right.
So
basically, we're looking for the right contract is what we're doing.
Okay.
A lot of people that need these contracts are real long, got acquisition periods, got all this nonsense in it, and then they want to do 10% of earnest money. And he said, now in this day and market, that's not going to work. And the reason for that is that a cash selling, buying situation that we're in, somebody's going to want to know somebody's serious about buying with some cash down payment.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, just like I would want, like he said, just like you're going to want somebody to be serious how you bought your place. Like we bought it from a reverend owner finance. I had to throw some money down so he knew we were buying it, and then we bought it, and then we paid it out.
I don't know what your mortgage payment is, but rent in the area.
That's kind of where I need to be now. And the reason for that is everything's changing so fast. We've already lost out on like 3 places from being movie with all these contracts, and that people are serious about buying, and a bunch of wholesalers, and they're signing contracts to make their company look really big. Is what I'm hearing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Then at the last minute of 26 days, they're going to get out of the contract, and I can't be in those kind of contracts.
Okay.
Because we're losing out on the opportunities to buy other places while I'm disabled. If I was able to hit a loan and I wasn't disabled, it wouldn't matter how much time it took to sell this place, right? You just, whatever happened. But because I'm disabled, I'm not able to work. We're in a criteria, a certain situation. I have to be like on a bill of sale type deal. Yes, we're going to have to give Walmart notice. Yes, we're going to have to go back to those Walmarts that wanted to hire Anna, get a hold of them, have a meeting with them. But the gentleman that's working with us out of state is, they're nowadays, because things are happening so fast, in order for somebody to be serious about something, they're going to have to dump a couple $1,000 down on something. And I just, in savings that I've had to use in the last couple of years because of what happened to me, I don't have that extra money to save a place right now to lay down, right? And show them that we're serious about buying this other place, have a buyer for our place, and it gets kind of complicated. So basically, what they're asking us to do is
What
use
do
the
you mind if I ask you what your
non-refundable
payment is?
earnest
Just
money
so I can get
as
an
a
idea,
down
'cause I'm running
payment
rental comps on it right
for
now.
the cash buyout house. You know what I mean?
2,000.
It's all running a little different than it was a year or two ago. As you're doing this all day long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
Um,
I'll be honest with you, right? Right now in the current market, it's a buyer's market, not a seller's market. And I'm buying houses all over.
yeah, it is. It just depends on where you're buying it.
Oh,
It's a seller's market in a sense.
No, it's really not. It's a buyer's market because if it was a seller's market, there wouldn't be price reductions across the MLS nationwide. Houses that are sitting for months and months on end because they're not selling because people think there's still bidding wars going on, and there's not. There's no bidding wars going on with a 6.5 interest rate.
Sure, there is a so what you're saying is kind of the truth. You know, that's the truth on that. However, our predicament to where we're at, to the HOA that we live in, and because they're building a gas station on the corner of 355, 356, they just put up a Family Dollar and a Dollar Tree. You don't have to go all the way in town to buy groceries. It becomes a seller market where we're at.
If it did, sir, I'm sorry, but if it did, you wouldn't still be trying to sell your property. So it doesn't really become a seller's market.
No, that's untrue. The reason for me to keep on trying to sell the place is because nobody can give me the right contract.
Well,
I'm not doing big contract. I'm not doing this wholesale. I got a big company. I buy and sell houses, and then at the 26th day they pull out. We're not in a rush to sell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of her job and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But we would like to move.
Right.
So the kind of what you're saying, yes, I could have been in these contracts, waited out 30 days and tried to do the whole fumble game, you know what I mean? But where we live by the water, you know, and how I can prove this is there's other people that live in the neighborhood that's like from Conroe.
Yeah.
They come here for the weekend. So it's just not your house that's sitting in the middle of nowhere. That's
well, my wife could use new boots and the new purse.
It's a whole development here. So it is kind of a different type of thing. You know what I mean? That's all I can in it. So it is. I understand what you're saying. In a normal situation, you're right. However, in our situation, that's not really true because of the area and how it's growing and how they're cash selling the houses fast.
What I could offer you is $10,000.
So
basically, that's where we're at right this second.
Sorry, let me try to get your house pulled up. It's the 479 South.
Yes, sir.
And then in the event that I am unable to, you can simply just take the property back from me. But within 3 to 4 years,
so in basicness of what you're saying is kind of where we're at. We're trying to sell the house wholesale, right? So if you're not trying to sell the house wholesale, in your eyes on these other houses that are sitting, that's a little different situation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So in our situation that we have here, is just that I'm trying to recap the money that we spent into the house and push that forward into the next house that we have.
Absolutely.
Well, so
nice. Okay.
The other thing I was going to tell you about is earnest money, right?
Right.
I've bought over 500 houses in the last 5-6 years, and earnest money has never ever been more than 1%. And I've bought everything from $1 million properties down to single family, down to mobile home. And I literally just put earnest money on a $6 million property 4 days ago. And it was one. So trying to get a non-negotiable or non-refundable earnest money with no option period, probably not going to be likely to happen because any cash buyer is going to want to inspect your property, sir. I know.
I've been in maintenance, I've done this whole entire plan. I'll give the adequate time for that. I'm not going to sit around and wait for everybody's numbers to grow or whatever they're doing against your company. I have nothing to do with any of that. All I know is that
Have you been under contract before? Because it sounds like you had a bad experience.
We've had a couple bad experiences, right? So I don't want to do that again. Yeah.
So let me ask you something.
When sent these contracts right now for cash that has all these acquisition periods, they have all this. You can inspect the house, but to start to move on what the construction period is going to be within the we don't want to deal with any of that. We'll put the house on the market in a few months, not have any of that happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're looking for a very simple contract. I'm working with a real estate guy already. I don't have a real estate license, but I'm not sure exactly how it's working right this second. He's telling me that the earnest money is a 10%.
Call any realtor. Call any realtor from a brokerage that's known. Like use JB Goodwin, Coldwell Bankers, 20 Century 21, and they'll all tell you it's 1% interest. I mean, I'm sorry, they'll all tell you it's 1%, not 10%.
If we were selling the house on a real estate contract, but we're not. We're doing it as a cash deal.
Okay, not really, because those 500 deals that I told you, I bought those cash. That wasn't. I didn't bring. I didn't go through a traditional lender.
Guy I'm talking to that has that happen. You know what I'm saying? But all the other people that I've been talking to, they'll do the 1%, wait 26 days, and then make their company all make a decision of what house to buy. And they just sign 10 contracts for that month. I can't be that guy in that game.
How much you want for your property?
I'm not, it's negotiable.
Because, well, I'm just trying to. You tell me about all these cash sales that have happened in your area, and I'm searching a half mile around you. I'm actually going to push it out to a mile, and pushing out a mile, anything that's up to 1,100 square feet. In the last year, there's been not a single sale that's recorded.
That's false. I don't know what you're looking under, but one just sold a month and a half ago for 43 up front. There's another one on the market for 70,000. A lot of acquisition things are accurate. So again, I don't know what you're searching through, but you would know the cash deal if you go to broke. You got to go into that system, know that the deed's been switched over the title of the whole thing in order to get that kind of information, right? So, as far as real estate deals, yeah, there's all kinds of stuff being sold and bought around here. So if you're going a mile and a half, I'm not sure what system you're using, what that is, but we have a real estate lady that we listed for $64,500. We had it listed a year and a half ago for $74,500. I'm willing to sell it for a wholesale price, but I'm not willing to be in some kind of goofy contract.
Yeah, I get the whole goofy contract thing. I hear you loud and clear on that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll use a standard Texas real estate contract with you. Is that all right?
Okay. Yes, I guess. I mean, some of the stuff you got to see what I get in on a daily basis is like, wow, okay.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, that's all. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. I mean, if you do the track contract, that's fine. That's acceptable by the real estate guy in Arkansas. However, if somebody was very serious about buying this place, they'd put a couple $1,000 down. Here's the thing is, I'm disabled. I don't have money in the bank like I used to. So what I'm trying to do is take some of the earnest money that I would have in. That's a serious, non-refundable thing. If somebody's serious about buying my place, is what was explained to me, and these deals happen daily where we're moving. Maybe not around here, I don't know. But on somebody like myself, I don't have your normal situation. I'm disabled. The wife and I have been through a lot. We've used our savings to flip the house and do that. I don't have extra savings, nor can go get a nice loan to put down on a house and wait for this one to sell. I have to have the right cash contract. That's the predicament I'm in. And the reason for that is I got billed for the accident that I had. under COVID. What did they do? They wrecked my credit.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, something I didn't create myself. It was done by the accident I've been through. So I'm not looking for pity. I'm not looking. I'm just telling you the truth. Here's where I'm at. This is what I need, and that's it. And like you said, am I going to get that right away, or have I found that? No, but will I? Yeah. I'm really confident in the next 30 days we'll do that. That's how I've already called U-Haul. We're ready to go, because I'm confident somebody's going to understand the truth, what I've been through, and understand, hey, you sold 5,000 houses. That's great. Here you come to this guy that's disabled. His wife has been through a bad accident. We're over 50 years old. We have a certain predicament that we're in that somebody's going to look at and go, okay, yeah, they need to know that we're serious to buy this house. This is what we'll do for you. Because if you're going to buy the house anyways, right, because everybody puts me in a corner, well, the cash sales and we do all this kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
If somebody's really serious about it, I'll use that earnest money that's non-refundable for my down payment to show the other side that I'm serious. And because of these contracts being goofy, the people that want to do cash to have selling their place, they want somebody serious. They want to have somebody come in, dump some money down, and say, okay, you're in a contract to sell your place? Yes. Okay. As soon as the money goes to my bank account, I forward that money to them. Done sale. I don't have the credit options and all this FHA loan situation that everybody gets in. I don't have the luxury of all these opportunities that people have in America here. I'm stuck with the opportunity that I have. I'm fortunate enough that I started on this house 5 years ago. I'm not able to finish it, which would be the very first project in my life that I won't be able to finish out. So I don't know how many people in the last week you've talked to like that. That's my situation. And it's just not a normal situation. So it's 1% happens in the real estate world, like you said, buying and selling and doing things. But as I was told from the other real estate guy, you have a unique situation, and if you want to be serious with the cash offers to grab yourself a home and know that you're going to have a place to live, you're going to have to work it a certain way. And that's where I'm at. That's all. It's just a complete different situation than if we had another situation we can be in. But,
how much land you got?
I don't have the numbers in front of me, but it's like 100 by 50 or something like that.
Okay.
I don't have that in front of me, but it's got the single wide on it, and then I have a front lot.
Okay.
You can put an RV in the front, driveway. You can probably park about 7 cars on the property. The one that sold up front for 43 was a very small lot. You can probably only fit 3 cars on the lot in a small little barn. And it was the same year that we flipped in 82. And they just sold it. I don't know if you're on a thing to see that, but that just sold for 43.
Okay.
And the gas station wasn't going in then. They didn't have Family Dollar. Well, I think Family Dollar was here, yeah. But you got to think, a while ago when we were going to do this, I got hit from every side. Everybody's like, well, you're going to have to go to Brookshire Brothers and you don't have to do any of that anymore. And then they're putting a gas station on the corner. So the real estate lady's like, hey, make sure that because you bought where you did, you knew the development program, make sure that's all into what you're getting. You know what I mean? It's all worth something. You know what I mean?
Well,
But,
I got one site that pulled me up a few comps in your area. Nothing really, not really close to yours. These are a little bit bigger than yours. Yours is, well, let me make sure. How big is your mobile home? Is it?
It's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath.
Okay, 728 square feet.
Yeah, something like that. I'd have to say. I just talked to another guy, and he thought it was about that.
Okay. Yeah, this one that I found that sold off of South Ridgemont It was a '03, but it was 1680 square feet, so it's a bit bigger. Can't really compare.
Is that in the same subdivision, Richmond? Because this place is so big, I wouldn't even know all the street names.
Yeah, it's like 4 blocks. It's 4 blocks over from you. So right off of Rolling Creek.
Uh, yeah, it all just depends. I mean, the other thing is some people call me and think we have a septic system. We don't have that. And we have aqua for water and sewer. So it's another analytic thing that everybody thinks, oh, well, you have a septic. No, we don't. And then the HOA fees they all think are really high. It's $12 a month. So then it all depends on whatever that place sold for. It just depends on what's next to it, what's around it. We have no neighbor to the one side. We have a neighbor to the one side, but it's an RV, and she comes from the city every once in a while. So it's kind of private. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it all kind of in here, it kind of depends on who's next to you. What is it, a mobile home? Is it an RV living next to you? Is it full-time RVers? Is it, and back here, the other thing, the real estate lady said, not only taking your position for the gas station and everything that's building around there, but also understand there's development that's going on in Section 8, and you're unrestricted. She's trying to tell me on unrestricted, that's $5,000 just work for an unrestricted. Why? You don't have to pull a permit. So if you put a 2-2 back here, pull this one out, put a 2-2, there's no permits. There's just so people are saving, the guy that's now the president made the shipping container homes back there, he didn't have to pull any permits. So she said, make sure you understand that you're not up front, that you're back there, and there's no restrictions.
Okay.
Gas stations, no restrictions. I have newer electric. Within the last 6 years, right before we bought it, they redid it. So it's a brand new pole, wire, box, the whole thing, and then a new sewer line going from the mobile home back to the road. And the only thing that needs to be done as far as plumbing goes, the bathtub and the bathroom and the sink in the kitchen need to be routed to the drain lines. And I guess what happened is when we bought it from the Reverend, he told me years ago they were having an issue with aqua in the drain lines. And so he said, well, I just put it out to a hole because it's unrestricted. I guess from my understanding, they have fixed all that, so it would be within a day to get somebody in to do that. But yeah, all the other plumbing is new. I mean, it's cold water, hot water. It's a tank. It's not on demand, but
All right. Well,
yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Right. I got my underwriter who's still here. He's working late, and I want to talk to him real quick about your property. You mind if I put you on a little hold?
No, that's fine. If you need to get some info and see what he knows, or that's fine. I'm all good with that.
All right. I'm gonna put you on a quick hold. Okay. Let me go talk to him.
Thank you, Pedro.
Man, this guy is a talker. Shit. So this is an interesting scenario. If you guys have been listening to the whole conversation, one, he's got a lot of demands that are unrealistic, and I'm going to nip those in the butt like I've been doing, right? What he's asking 64K. I seen an as is that sold for 72. That's bigger than his. So for us, for this to work, I'm already thinking he's going to be needing to be around 45, maybe 50K max, right? Says he's rehabbed everything. So when I get back on with him right now, I'll ask him for pictures, right? And try to get some information. I'm hoping right now while he's on hold, maybe I can get some more interesting notes, even though I think he's covered everything. I mean, shit, I got a description of the whole entire neighborhood and what they're planning to build and what they could foresee building for the next 20 years from this guy, right? But it's a mobile home. I got a buddy who likes mobile homes in rural areas, so I'm going to see if I can make something work here. because my guy Adam might like to pick this up. So let me see if I can make this shake. He had it listed for $75K, but he only had it listed for 1 day. It wouldn't have sold, and right now it's probably very unlikely to sell. But since he's willing to do a wholesale price, and he says started out at the conversation around 64, I'm hit him about at 45 and see what he has to say. But first, I'm asking him to send me some pictures. Hey, Mr. Benson.
Yes, sir.
Hey, sir, by chance, do you have any pictures of your property?
I do. I'd have to send them out and make time to kind of do all that.
Well, I got my underwriter right here in the office right now, right? Would it be possible for you to send me those pictures if I give you my email?
I could try to do that. The wife is going to be getting up soon to go to work and stuff, so I'll try to do that. I'm not sure if I'll be able to hit that exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. Kind of got you late here.
I'm sure there's some pictures on. Did you find anything online? Because we had it listed about a year and a half ago.
Yeah, I see the listing, but I'm gonna check on Zillow right now and see if maybe he left them up there.
Yeah, see if you can find any pictures, because that just would help me with time wise.
No, I definitely understand.
Because there's a couple things we've done recently. Like actually yesterday, my stepson came and built the back deck for us.
Actually, yeah, he's got the pictures. Okay.
Yeah, brand new back deck. And just the handrails and the staircase need to be built. And then he put down like the hallway's got a new floor, vinyl floor. He was ready to put in a new bathroom floor with a toilet, but I just told him to hold up on that because I have another guy that's interested too that said don't do anything to the bathroom or nothing right this second because he'll, just don't do nothing right this second. I said okay. So, but that's where we're at. We've done a couple of things more to the place than where it was at before.
Okay. No, it looks like it's in pretty good condition. It looks really good. I do like it. Yeah, it's clean. I could see some little updates that we could probably do that'll help us get some eyes on it. But
I know
it's nothing crazy.
No, zero. Yeah. Like I've got the power put in, but it's not conduit. So like I called the electrician and he said it would take him a day and a half. Use the same wire, fish tape it, and put all conduit in. I've got it ran in a soffit box kind of thing. And so he said, oh, well, I don't need to put in outlets or anything. I said, no, everything's there. All the new outlets, the switches, all of that. He goes, okay. So he kind of gave me a price on that. And then I was trying to get some prices on like a class 1, I think. You would probably know this much better than I would as far as aluminum or metal roofs. But they call it something like class 1 metal roof. Mm-hmm. So it has the dome roof on it, doesn't leak. They just put 1x4s on it and put a class 1 metal roof on it. And then what I was going to do is vinyl side the back and the front, and spray the front and the back. And then that's it. Really do the drain lines for the kitchen sink in the bathroom. Mm-hmm. And that's it. Yeah, I mean, it's basically I've been doing this all my life until, the accident happened a year and a half ago. Yeah. So what I was trying to do is get to a level where I can farm out some things and not do it. Like the roof, I would farm that out. The siding, do that on a cider. The electrician, he would come in because it's a new box, new breakers, new wire, and they would just pipe it all in. I was getting to a level that I can have the guys come and do all this stuff. And then the accident happened to me. And then it just went backwards because all the medical bills, all this stuff I went through, and then the wife went through that, 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. So we've used a lot, Pedro, of our Pablo. We've used a lot of our savings just to maintain, you know what I mean? Yeah. So basically my stepson was like, hey, you know what? I'll put in the floor for you. I'll do the back deck. I'll do all that kind of thing. He knows that once we sell,
All right, let me put you on the hold again and show these pictures to my underwriter real quick, and then I'm coming right back. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So here, let me show you guys the place. See if we can get it. I don't want to break the mic. Oh, the cord. Damn, the cord won't make it. Yeah. Sorry, guys, but the cord won't make it. I'll try to show you as best I can from right there. It's a shed, small mobile home. Okay, Shawnee. Okay, Lawrence. So again, he's wanting 64. So from what I see, I know my buddy who does mobile homes. He'd probably say he'd probably be pretty good with how it is. Might want to do some light stuff in the kitchen. Overall, not bad shape, but those plumbing and electricals are a concern. So let's see what we can do here. All right, Mr. Benson.
Yes, Pablo.
All right, so I just got done talking with my underwriter. Right, we looked at everything. We like it. You say you wanted 64, right?
Well, we would list it for 64. So I know that if you guys are buying it wholesale wise, you're not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can be fair. You know what I mean? I'm looking at the area. I'm looking at other things that I know sold, and I know you're coming up with whatever you're coming up with. I know it's in a subdivision. That's good. It's right by the Trinity River. You got hunting. You know, it's rural. People come from Conroe and Houston all the time to stay here, live here, or have a second house. There's no septic system. It's newer electric. We're living in it. It's clean. It's rentable within a week or so if you did the other things. And I got extra information that I'm giving you that nobody, as you know, you're doing this all day long. Nobody kind of does that. You know what I mean? It's I've been told in the last couple of days it's the most information they're ever getting for some of these houses they're buying because we live here. You know, this was a project I wanted to finish and go on to the buying a house. Well, that's not really going to happen. We're going to be in another mobile home in another state closer to Walmart. But on the few that we're looking at, I'm starting all over again. But I'm going to have to, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? One of the places is going to have to be cleaned out. So if we bought it, we'll have to stay in a hotel, have them clean it out, have them do whatever. In order, I couldn't move right in right away. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd have to stay somewhere for them to do it. He said that one's still on the market, but as you know, it's slim pickings. You know what I mean? So it's we just have to be sure that we're able to, like I said, buy something cash wise, and I'm able to because I'm disabled have a place to live.
Got you.
This is all.
No, I completely understand everything you're saying, right? I went through everything with my underwriter, and I even spoke about you guys' situation to him because I'm definitely very understanding, right? And
Sure.
even though I'm a businessman, I look to be able to help people. At the same time, if we can help each other, great. We both come away from this thing happy, right?
Sure.
Here's what I can do, right? Now, typically when I buy a property, like I'm in San Antonio, okay, so I'm not crazy far from you, but I'm a nice distance. I'm in San Antonio, and whenever I buy a property that's outside of San Antonio, I typically like a 10-day option period, so that way I can get my guys out there to take a look at it. Now, I don't necessarily always use the 10 days, but I usually like to get at least 10 days. Now, granted, your situation is a little bit different, so I wanted to I was thinking about kind of spitball an idea off of you, right? Instead of doing a contract right now, right? How about I get my inspectors out there to take a look at it before we do anything? That way I don't waste your time or my time, okay? And then if it's agreeable to what we need, okay, then we can move forward, and then you don't have to worry about an option period.
Yeah, I mean, I understand it. Everybody's got to look. I wouldn't buy anything without looking at it either. I mean, I had to come here, right, and know that this was a pile of shit that I'm going to have to unclog it. Okay. So I knew with the time and the effort and all that I'd have to put in it. This is not by much. You know what I mean? I've already had some people show up and go, God, this would be a great project to take on comparatively to the last 3 that we've had.
I have no doubt about it. Yeah. I just, I got to do my due diligence, and I got to get an electrician and a plumber out there just to make sure everything's kosher. Now, as far as price, I would be able to close you out, obviously, and probably, I mean, I can go fast. I just don't know how fast you can go. I know you guys want to move, but you also have a lot of things that you have that go along with that, right?
Well, it's given Walmart the proper notice. She'd have to go, and that's why, knowing for a fact that we're moving, and like he said, if you can get help with, a non-refundable situation as far as earnest money in that would help us, because then we're showing somebody else that we're buying their property. Here's the gift. We're definitely selling.
Right.
It's not. They're not sitting there going, are they going to buy our place or they're not? We don't know. Nobody knows. So it's kind of like, if that can help out, we're able to do that. That would show everybody that we've been working with that, hey, they're going to come and buy this place, and this is what's going to happen. If I was able to take on a $10,000 loan right this second, I can go and hold places with refundable down payments. You know what I mean? They'll do that. I'm going through a real estate person. But I don't have that choice right this second. You know what I mean? And I don't have the savings in that.
No, I got you.
From what happened to us.
I got you.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with people checking out the house. It's just that some of the people that have come here, they take all these pictures, put it online, and they try to wholesale the house, doing all. Like you said, you had some bad experience. Yes, absolutely. I had some goofy things happen, and I don't want to be in that kind of predicament again. So as far as fast-wise, some of the houses that we were looking, they're gone. I cannot move into some of the places that we were looking at. So all that time, all that money, all that stuff that we spent doing that is gone. And so it's going to take us some money and some time to.
So how about after my inspection period, right? So we can make things move fast for you. I'll get you closed out in 14 days or less.
I think that'll work. I mean, it's just as soon as you say 14 days, you have to go to Walmart and then absolutely, definitely have to know that.
Would you like 30 days? Would 30 days be a little bit more comfortable? Because if I set the close, I'm closing.
Yeah, no, I hear you. What I need to do is check in with this guy and make sure that some of the places that we were looking at are still available. If you're doing this all day long, the last place you just looked at could be sold right this second.
You're absolutely right.
You see what I'm saying? So with that, we'd love to move as fast and quickly as possible. However, I've got to do some research and understand, okay, here, you're making me an offer for this place. This is the money, because I have nothing, because my predicament that I'm in is unfortunate, but it can work. It is definitely a working situation because of the asset that we have here.
Well, I'm trying to work with you. Let's see if we can get on the same sheet of music with price. Now, we both agreed. 64K is what you could probably list it for, right? Cash money on the wood, I'd like to be 45K.
We're close. We're probably at the high margin of 45 because of what we just did to the house, the back deck, the floor, some of the other stuff that I just did. And then the gas station is so you got to remember that's a pretty big deal.
Okay.
You're going out of here 10 minutes with a boat and get you gas within 5 minutes. You weren't able to do that for many years here. You know what I mean? You can't go get gas in a boat. You have to go all the way to Shell down 356. And that's about, what, 15 minutes, 10, 12 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
And then come back. You know? So this is right down the road. They're doing a big, and it's going to be a deli place, too. So you're not only going to get gas, you'll have food there and the whole entire thing.
Okay. So
and
you're
then
more
the
at 45. How can we split the difference at 42.5?
I would have to. Here's the thing: is we can split the difference if we can work on that escrow money being a pretty good non-refundable hefty thing, and then I can use that money to lay down on something, on something to show the other contract that it's stiff. You know what I'm saying?
If I tell you what, here's what I can do on that. If I can get, I see where you're going. I'm working with you now, right?
No, you are.
Okay, so if I can get my 2-week inspection period or 10 days, I say 2 weeks because I'm thinking 5 business days each week, right? So if I can get my 10 days in, because I got, like I said, I got to get a plumber and electrician out there, right? If I can get that done, like I said, I can do a non-refundable earnest money with you. I'll do this. I'll do $5,000.
Okay.
After the inspection period, I'll do a $5,000 non-refundable.
Okay. So that'll show us that you're definitely buying it, which that's gonna help. That's what they're looking for on the other side, because all the other ones at 1%, and then it's.
So here's what we can do, so that way you got something solid to give to the other guy, right? I'll send you a Trek contract tonight at 42.5 with the $5,000 earnest money, but I'll put the execution date. I'll post date it 2 weeks from today, right? Because we're putting it with no option period. We're going straight non-refundable. And so I'll send you this contract, right? We'll start my inspection period. I'll try to get somebody out there, if not tomorrow, maybe Friday. And hopefully if one of them's got an open schedule, right? Because I got to get either that or I got to find somebody locally that's in my network that can go out there. Okay. So we'll do the 2-week deal, but I'll send you the contract now with the price and everything, and with the earnest money non-refundable. That way you got something to show the other guy. All right.
Okay.
Sound like a plan?
Yeah, it's plannable. It's just making sure that the plumber and all that stuff is going to come out.
Oh, believe me, my guys are going to go out there. You don't have to worry about that. I'm good about meeting my time frame. I'm so good. I'm actually early on it most of the time. So you don't have to worry about that. I like to get stuff done as fast as possible. And also, when I'm dealing with someone who's in a situation, my whole thing is, I'm out here buying properties and that's what I do, right? But I'm able to buy properties because I help people who are in situations. I'm trying to make money and everything, but I'm most known, for what I do, because a lot of properties that I deal with are in situations. Like your property is one of the rare properties that I deal with that doesn't have like a foreclosure or a tax lien on it.
No, we don't know anything on it. It's not in foreclosure. It ain't none of that.
So you guys just got a situation that you need help in. And if I can help it by being able to get this done for you, how you're needing it done, so that way it can meet the people's needs where you're looking to buy a home at, and also help you guys expedite that process, then great,
Yeah, it's just that I'm going to need a little bit of time, maybe tomorrow or something, call him again and say, hey, listen, this is the deal I'm putting together that you wanted me to do, because that's where he's at. I'm not going to work with you unless you have the proper contract that comes to me.
Exactly.
So he knows the contract, right?
Yep.
And he also knows the few places that we wanted to buy. However, it's going to take some time for us to go there to check it out because obviously it's 7-8 hours away in
Right.
another state, right? So I have that situation. We can't afford it, Pablo. We can't afford another place in Texas. On me being disabled and what we're doing, I have to go to another state that has a Walmart that's closed that I'm buying outright cash. So what I'm looking at is another older mobile home, right? And a lot of them aren't fixed up like this is.
Yeah.
Every one of them you've seen, I have to pull carpet. I'm going to have to do some kind of electrical because they don't have GFIs or they don't have any of that kind of thing. Mine don't, but it's spread out enough to where you don't need the GFI by the same, you know what I mean? So there's all of that kind of situation with all of it. We're in a redo situation, right? So I got to make sure I can buy the place with cash and understand all of what needs to be done to do it. And I'm not able to do the work anymore, you know?
Yeah. I definitely understand that. Hell, I wish I had some contractors where you were going, man. I could try to help you out with.
Do you guys do anything in Arkansas or Oklahoma or any of that kind of thing?
Man, the last time I tried to do something in Arkansas, let me tell you what, I was not happy. I had a property out there last year, right? And it was, I can't remember what the college is that it's not one of the big ones. It's a small college or whatever.
The Razor, small college.
Yeah. It was probably like something connected to the Razorbacks, right? But anyway, I had a property out there, man, college area, and it was, it was going to be a great rental, but man, it was in the middle of, excuse my language, bumfuck Egypt. Okay. I couldn't pay anybody to go out there and do any damn work. And the ones who were out there were charging so much. It was no wonder they couldn't get anything done. But I actually got a guy who's a family member to a friend out in Oklahoma, out in Oklahoma City, specifically. So if you're looking out that way, I mean, I might be able to plug you in with him.
Yeah, we're looking all over, but the one was in the Arkansas area, and then he's a guy that knows all of it, and actually kind of got lucky. He's worked for Walmart, so he's on top of what Anna's job is, how she's already put in for a leave, and then they get screwed by the store, right? And then also understands these contracts that are in this acquisition period kind of thing that we can't have anything to do with. We got to have somebody that, like we did, somebody's buying. And he says, in order to know that somebody's buying, you have a non-refundable earnest money. And then what you're able to do then is to give it to me because I'm a real estate guy. I buy it for cash with you. And then your part is refundable. Like, let's say you found another place or I found another place. We can just flip that $5,000 on another place. If we weren't able to settle on a place. That's the whole thing. A lot of things have just changed in the last couple of weeks. I mean, 2 of the places that we were looking at, that both sold. And he's got 2 other ones. He sent us the picture. And another one's in a subdivision that nobody wants to pay the like $130 HOA fee.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to either.
Well, that's the thing. We have to figure out where we're going, what we're doing, how we're going to do it. And everything has changed in the last 2 weeks. So 2 weeks ago, I had like, okay, this is the house we'll buy. This is what we're going to do. This is the plan. Well, that's changed. So it's kind of like, so now I have to get it. Once I get this contract from you, I can say, hey, listen, I got another contract. They're going to buy. It's not going to be like the other contract that we had that they're going to do a non-refundable earnest money kind of thing with $5,000. Then he's going to be like, oh, okay, because he was telling me that's how the ones that he has happen. That's how it works. It just has enough money for a down payment that's refundable if we go there and look at the place and it's not what we want. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that deal. And then there's the whole thing that he worked at Walmart, which he understands. Anna's got to put her 2 weeks in. That's where it gets tricky because you got your, what do you call that, period of time? Your period of time, and then
The option period.
Your option period, right? Does Anna put in her option period right now for 2 weeks?
No, Anna puts in her time for 2 weeks once we sign on the contract after my inspection's done. Because at that point, I'm dropping $5,000 at title and you're able to go do what you need to do. So at that point, that's when she needs to put her 2 weeks in, because the contract is going to be set to close 30 days from there. So that way you guys got time to go shopping, find you a place, get everything lined up, and hopefully everything's able to get done in that short time span.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what'll make the most sense.
I've got to really make sure that all happens, plus getting family here to move me to do all that. Now you can understand why I can't be in those kind of other contracts.
I got you.
We're in no position in 23 days to be like, okay, we're not moving. Well, I got 4 people from our family coming now because I can't lift anything. I can't do anything.
No, that's why I'm telling you we need to set it up this way, so that way it's easier on you and less stressful. What's your email? Hello? Oh shit. Calling him back. Call dropped. Ain't that a bitch? I ain't gonna lie though, I needed a break. Woo! Kyle, you a fool. I think his phone died. Shit. Oh man. Yeah, his phone. Oh. Either that or he's calling me. I'm calling him. Let's see. Yeah, his phone died. Ain't that a bitch? God damn. There we go.
Hello?
Hey, sir. Sorry, I don't know what happened. The call dropped there. I kept trying to call you back.
I got you. Hey, let me get your phone number. Is this the phone number that you took?
Yeah, this is my office line.
Okay. I can't. Just because the house phone won't show you the number when you're on the phone.
It's all right.
Did you get what I was telling you with my email?
No, I didn't get the email.
Okay, it's Billy. It's my name, Billy Billy, G for Gregory, Benson BENSON @gmail.com.
Okay. Okay, got you. All right.
Just gonna talk to tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, what's a good time?
Just in the afternoon, probably 1-2 o'clock or something.
Okay, I'll do 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Because I know I got a 1 p.m. meeting. Okay, and I'm gonna get that contract together, and I'll send it to you tonight and shoot you a text. Okay.
Okay. And hey, then here's my cell number.
Go ahead.
Because this is the house number.
Say again. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. You want me to call you on your cell at 2? Okay. Okay, we'll do.
to how it's working.
Okay, got you. All right. Well, no worries, sir. I will give you a call at 2 p.m. sharp tomorrow, and we can go through the details of the contract just in case you got any questions. The Trek contract, I don't know if you've ever seen one before. It's about 11 pages. A lot of that stuff isn't going to apply to us because I'm buying your property as is. So it's going to be pretty clear cut and quick, but
Yeah, I've seen them.
okay. All right. Okay, good deal. Well, I'll get that to you this evening, and then I look forward to talking to you tomorrow, okay?
All right.
All right, so you have a good evening, and I hope the wife has a good one at work, okay?
Thanks, Pablo. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. You have a good one.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
Man, God damn, that was a long ass call, but it was worth it. You guys see what happens when you let them talk? Kyle, what's up? All right, all right. My guy Chris. Man, look, I'm gonna tell you guys something. I'm gonna drop $1 million gem on you that has literally made me and Quentin millions of dollars. Everybody wants to know how you can get a seller, how you can build rapport with them. It's simple. Shut the fuck up and just listen to them. It sucks. You heard this guy. Oh my God, this guy droned on forever, right? But understand this. He droned on forever. I let him talk. I really didn't interrupt him too much, right? And then because I'm listening to half of what he's saying, I'm taking it and making a way to make things work. You got to figure out how to solve the problem. Okay, he wants money. Great. I know most of the investors that I deal with, right? Whenever I do a property, it's a 5K non-refundable anyway. I just wasn't going to put no 10 G's down like he was talking initially because he was tripping. Shawnee, what's up? Man, look, glad you guys are liking it, man. Right now, listen, please, if you are watching this, if you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, hit the fucking like button right now because I know you guys like what I brought tonight, okay? Man, look, I started out, y'all heard me, I was thinking 45, 50. And then right before I said it, I said, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm about to try him. 40 to 45. And I know a lot of y'all thought when he said 45, I know for a fact there was a lot of y'all that thought, oh, he gonna go with the 45. Nah, homie, we got to split the difference. I love it, man. I love it. Come to Big Papa, you better say it. So he was gonna list at 64, right? And the other property in his area that sold was like, huh? Okay, Shawnee. That the other property that sold at what was it, 72, I think, right? And that was a little bit bigger. That one had him by about 600 square feet, but I'm not gonna lie, y'all, that place looked trashed. Like it was all the way trashed. So, and it sold as is for the 72, and the lot, based on what I was seeing on PropStream, it looked like it was probably smaller than his. So bigger house, smaller lot, nicer house with a shed and a nice little covered outside balcony and closed in porch shit. Pretty nice, right? Ezekiel. Facts. His is a lot nicer, as you guys saw in the pictures, right? It really is. Like if the electrical and plumbing is good to go, he said electrical is good, but it needs a little bit of this and that. That can get expensive. Go ahead, you good. I'm here so late. The ladies that take care of the office are coming and surprised to see somebody here, right? So anyways, it's like this. His property wasn't too bad. It's got some stuff that's questionable. That's why I said a plumber and electrician need to go out there. But overall, it's in good shape, right? Those are not things that are going to affect the integrity of the property, even though the property is a much older property. The property low key is borderline for where most of my mobile home buyers like to be at, because they tell me like they like 83 or better, right? 84 or better. But because this one was fixed up recently and they don't have to do all that fixing in it and it looks good, I'm pretty sure it'll be appealing to them. So I bagged it up at 42,500, and with that, I'm pretty sure we can do something nice with this. And it's not in a crazy area, and he's got some very attractive things like, we heard him go over. So I think it's definitely doable, man. Guys, look, man, I appreciate every last one of you for tuning in tonight. For all of y'all that were here, man, listen, if you got value from this, and I know you fucking did, go hit the like button, go subscribe, go follow me on Facebook, follow me on IG. We're dropping these jewels every day. Best believe tomorrow night we're going to run it again. We're going to run it up again tomorrow night. How many of y'all are down for that? Huh? Y'all down for me to run it up tomorrow night again? I'll do it. It's about to be 8 o'clock here, so that's normally when we shut down. So listen, I look forward to see you guys tomorrow morning. We're going to kick it off bright and early. We're actually going to kick things off a little bit earlier than normal. We've been doing it at 11 a.m., but we're going to start doing at 10 a.m. So see you guys tomorrow, 10 a.m., man. Again, appreciate all the love. Appreciate every last one of y'all. Chris, shout out to my guy, Chris, man. Shout out to Shawnee. My IG is, hold on, let me get this over here. My IG is Pablo.escrobar. All right. Pablo.escrobar. All right. Go give me a follow, give me a like, check out some of the content I got on there. And if you guys have any questions, anything that you're dealing with the property, hell, anything you want to know about acquisitions, dispositions, cold calling, PPC leads, whatever it is, hit my DM up, guys. I answer everybody. I'm the most down-to-earth person most you would ever get to meet. So if you have a question, I love dropping free game. If you don't know my story, man, when I started out in real estate, I was actually homeless with a then pregnant wife and kids, okay? Real estate changed my life. So I love paying it forward every single opportunity I get. And when I get opportunities like this that are live, where you guys can see me actually doing work that you may have heard about or work that you've seen in other videos people talking about, I love it. So if I can answer your questions, if I can help you out, if I can help you get a deal done, if I can help you get a deal closed, sold, if I can help you get funding for one of your deals, man, hit me up. There's no stupid question, real talk. So don't hesitate to hit up the DM. I got you guys. I'm a real person. Hell, half of y'all hear my number being called out on here. That's actually the office line. I've already had somebody hit me up, and I plugged them up with our dispo crew to help him move some of his deals, man. So, guys, I'm here. Free game. Holla at your boy. All the love in the world for you guys, man. Be safe. Have a good evening. Enjoy your time. See you guys bright and early tomorrow. Let's go. Whoa, hold on. Chris, I had to stop and read that. I fucking feel that. You hear me? There is nothing you can't do, bro. Go check out, if you want to hear some real shit, go check out RJ Bates' Titanium podcast. And there's an interview with me from like 2019, bro. And I'm not sure if that interview was before or after me and Q did 1.6 mil in the month of July of 2019. But go check that out. I relate, bro. So I know what it is to have to start over. I know what it is to basically feel like you don't know what the fuck you're gonna do. I can tell you this, man. You're here. You heard me tonight. If you're fucking with this business model, if you're in real estate, bro, you're in the right place. All you got to do is go and get it, man. There's nothing or no one that can stop you. I am living proof. People talk about felonies, bro. I don't even want to hear that bullshit. I have multiple felonies, and I ain't got bullshit chicken shit felonies. I got felonies I did over a decade for. All right. I'm still here, still making it. I don't have no fucking college education, bro. I got a GED from Rikers Island. Okay. So if I can make it, if I can do this, trust and believe you can. Okay, Shawnee. Shit. Coming from that side too. What's up? Let's get this bread. All right, y'all. I got to get home to my loved ones, man, before they kill me. Listen, man. Love you guys, all right? Take it easy. BX, what? LES is in the house. What you know about the Lower East Side? Y'all ain't gonna let me go. I gotta go, guys. Later.